What do van lifers do on holiday? Do they even go on holiday? Welcome back this Monday morning, and we've just got a week off work. So in this video, I'm basically going to show you what I do on a week off work. Now, yes, I am full-time van life, and yes, I do have a full-time job, among other little jobs here and there. Last night, we actually stayed in a lay-by around Norwich area. We finished work at midnight last night, and then made our way straight down here. 4.5 hours, 5 hours there or thereabouts, packed up in the lay-by. Got here, got my head down for a good, 3 or 4 hours. Now we've got the exciting time. We have to go towards the east coast to pick up Little Man, because me and Little Man are going on an adventure. There's the van just there, parked up. Cracking little view, right next to the busy road. We've got to put the bed away, get it all tidied up, ready to go pick up Little Man. Now, the first job of the day is I've got to sort out all my clothes, because I went to the laundrette, got them all washed, but then the dryer wasn't working, so I've had to sort of just hang various bits around trying to get it all to dry. Hopefully it all dries. Most of it's dry. We're going to get it all put in the wardrobe, which is just down there. But once all that sort of stuff's done, it's time to head off. We're going to go to the supermarket first, pick up some drinks and stuff for the rest of our day, because I've got to go pick up Little Man. I've got to go and take him back up towards the Midlands for about a 3-hour drive north. We're going to go see my family for the day. It's the first time I've seen Jacob in about a month, and it's the first time they've seen Jacob in about 3 months. So this should be an absolutely epic day. First stop, Tesco's. I need a drink and I need the toilet. It's just so flat over in Norfolk. Speaking of that, TikTok doesn't recognise my pronouns. Everybody who knows me personally calls me a mountain goat, because I love the mountains. I'm always up in the mountains, always prancing around the mountains, on the summits, sunrises, all that sort of stuff. So I call myself a mountain goat. Yeah, TikTok asked me, what are your pronouns? Which is great they asked that, but when I type in mountain goat, we do not recognise this. How dare they? Follow us on TikTok at indie_van_a_Jones. We're going to get a lot more of this adventure on TikTok and Instagram over the next week. You're just going to catch snippets of it in this short video. But the plan for this week is quite cool. We're doing this today, so we're down in Norfolk. We're originally northwest based, so it was a long drive to get down here. We're going to pick up Little Man today, take him up to the West Midlands. We're going to spend some family time. We're going to be actually spending the night there, so I might actually have an actual bed tonight. Not too excited about it. The bed in this van is mega comfortable. It's the most comfortable bed I've ever had. Either way, we're going to be spending the night there. Tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, I'll be driving him back down to Norfolk, and then I will be heading over to see Mrs. Indivana Jones over in Cornwall. We'll be heading over that way. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be stopping halfway on the way over there or doing some sort of an adventure or spending the night halfway over there. I have found something quite cool in Dartmoor I want to do, but I'm not quite decided yet. That's the joy of van life on holiday. We can do what we want, when we want, and do it however we want to do it. Must admit, Danielle's been on holiday now for, I don't know, nearly a week. I am proper missing her. That's a drink for me and Little Man got for the journey on the way back to my parents' house. It's going to take about 3 hours. But I've just found some quills, like porcupine quills sat in the side of the tyre. I must have accidentally ran over a hedgehog or something last night. I don't know. Either way, we've got just shy of half a tank of fuel. I filled it up with £90 last night before I actually left the northwest. So we're going to go in the petrol station and fill up now and just see how much it's going to cost. Place your bets in the comments down below. And people often ask, why do I work full-time whilst doing all these socials at the same time? And this is the reason. So I get to come down and see him. I get to do adventures with him and take him to the zoo and stuff like that. So the more of you guys that like these videos and subscribe to them if you're not already, then the less work I actually have to do, and the more socials I can do, the more time I can spend with him. Jacob, yep. Do you know a cool joke?
What did the bison say to the sun?
What did the bison say to the sun?
Bison!
He's only been in the van for about 10 minutes. He's already found the crisps. And God, we have an amazing time with his birthday, celebrating his birthday, watching him unwrap the presents, playing with all his presents. I even managed to get the drone up in the sky and had a little play around watching them play around over the backfield. It was an amazing day. But it's day 2, Tuesday. We've had some problems. Started off, we woke up to a flat tyre. It's not the end of the world. We got the bottom shelf out of the storage unit. We had the air compressor in there, pumped it up. It's been perfect ever since. Had a play around with a few more of Jacob's new toys, and then it was time to leave around about lunchtime and head back to Norfolk.
some people decided they no longer wanted to drive in a straight road on the A14. They somehow came together, had a big accident, closed the A14, so we had to divert around it. 4 hours to get down to Norfolk just to drop little man off. I'm sad to see him go, but it's time to head to Cornwall. Yes, we've done 4 hours driving already, and now we've got 8 hours to get to Cornwall. This should be an eventful one, considering we're already stuck in traffic. Quite an awkward drive, to be fair. We've got 4 or 5 different ways that we can go, and they're all wildly different. One route goes up to Birmingham and then south on the M5. The other one goes, well, a couple more go down to the M25, around the M25 and M40, M4 or M3 to head over to sort of the West Country, then get there somehow. The question is, it's an 8-hour drive. Which way do I go? Because which way is likely to have an accident or roadworks the most? We don't know. I'm tempted just to go down to the M25. I should get there just after rush hour. Fingers crossed. We're going to have a good 4 or 5 days of absolute heaven. Just fueled up yet again. Another fuel stop. We're only on day 2. We're on 3 fuel ups already. Another 80 odd quid went into the van. That should be enough to get us down there. It's 450 mile. What do you reckon? It's 30 degrees on the east coast. My aircon's just stopped working. I can smell pork. Ugh. Oh, that's the seasoning. If you want to know what a road trip looks like in 2022, this is exactly it. Arm out the window because you're too tight to get the aircon fixed. Constantly checking on your fuel economy. I have to drive safe and save the pennies. And roadworks. Copious amounts of roadworks mixed with energy drinks. That is a 2022 road trip. Just look at that for a view. This is one of the things I love about driving. You wouldn't see that just sat on your living room. Well, not unless you were watching like a David Attenborough thing. Oh, to the J. I don't even know what that monument thing is up on top of the hill. How cool is that? That's absolutely amazing. It's really starting to look quite stormy in front of me. I mean, in front of me just there, well, no, we're around Swindon area. So that in front of me is probably over like the Bristol Channel. It looks like we might get blown around quite a bit. We might get a load of rain. But God, I'm hoping for a thunderstorm. How cool would that be?
We spent the next couple of hours just plodding down the M4 away from London towards the Bristol sort of West Country area. Just as a nice gentle drive, no rushing needed.
And it started to rain. Yes, this might get the bugs off the windscreen because my screen wash is as crap as my aim. It's 10 o'clock at night. I mean, come on. I just want to get there and see Danielle. I'm crap at singing, but you're going to have to put up with it. I never know how to make these sort of long days of driving very entertaining for you guys. I don't know. Do you want to play rock, paper, scissors? Should we play rock, paper? Get yourself ready. We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Right. Tell me if you win, okay? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's fire, apparently. It beats everything. That's what my lad told me. He's 8 and he's beat me at rock, paper, scissors. He beat me at Connect 4 as well the other day. Connect 4. Let's actually go again. A proper one this time. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Did I win? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below.
Quick pit stop to get some fuel. There we go. Check this out. 1.98 per litre on diesel. But if we go around here, let that lorry go through. No? Okay. And have a look. See the sign over there that tells you how much the fuel is? I think there's something a bit fishy going on, don't you? 1.89.
A30, Oakhampton. Don't come here, you're getting scammed. When I questioned it with the staff member behind the back, I mean, it's not no fault to him, whatever. He said, you took diesel ultimate for your van. I said, but you don't offer regular diesel in this petrol station. And he said, that's not a problem. That sign out there is for regular diesel. You've just took ultimate diesel. Crafty little gits, aren't they? There we go, just pulling in. 12 hours of straight driving. The only thing I've stopped for is fuel twice and to drop Jacob off. I'm beat. It's Wednesday, day 3. We're not in the van. We're actually in the car heading out to go get some food and stuff like that. We've left the kids back there. We had a nice little walk down the beach this morning. We're going to go head back down to the beach later. We're going to get indivana drone up in the sky and get some awesome little cliff views and stuff like that. We're going to use the GoPro, go underwater and try and get some underwater shots. Am I going to go into the sea for the first time in my adult life? Who knows? Chances are Ruby's going to peer pressure me into that one. So we'll see how that one goes. We've got so much planned over the next 4 or 5 days, you're not going to want to miss.
Hey, you should see this beach, it's amazing. It was a beach just down the road from the site that she was staying on. It's her family's lodge or something. It was absolutely amazing. Just beautiful, picturesque Cornwall. But this is it. This is my first ever time in the sea in my adult life. I've done it loads as a kid, but I don't know what to expect. It's going to be cold. It really was cold. But we settled straight into it. Got the GoPro out. We had a blast of a time. We were just going over the waves, under the waves, having a bit of fun, really. We lasted about 20-25 minutes or so in the sea. I kind of reinforced the fact that I kind of want to get a paddleboard or a kayak. I don't know, I'm a tight ass. I just can't stomach the cost of all that sort of stuff. But it would have made the day a little bit better, so maybe I will go and do that. Ooh.
Day 4. It's Thursday. After completely embarrassing ourselves last night at the pub quiz, we decided today we'd rejuvenate ourselves is the right word. We walked the southwest coastal path. Now that's a massive path. That goes massive, Minehead, right the way round all Land's End, Jurassic Coast. It's a massive path. But we wanted to do a little bit and go and have a look at something famous from Cornwall. We went around to see the seals. We started in St Ives, walked around to Gwithian, and then had a look at the seals and all the seal pups that are around there. It's a bit windy, but God, it was great to see them out on the beach. They were basking around. We saw them out in the sea, splashing around, having a bite to eat, sunbathing, and just being big, lazy land slugs. That's all they were doing. We come back, jumped down to the beach, had another little beach session, just playing around in the surf, and it was absolutely beautiful. And now we're about to have a bite to eat and head over to, I think we're going St Michael's Mount, just to catch the sunset, in theory.
It's day 5. It's Friday. It's what, half nine in the morning? Me and Danielle, we left the kids in bed. She's back on the Instagram page at indie_van_a_ Jones, Indivana Jones. There we go. I'm too flustered, I can't talk too much. Nice walk along the west coast. What's that path called? The west coast? Oh, the southwest coastal path. I know that. I don't know. I'm just flustered. But a nice walk up here. Have a look at the old tin mines. And then we inadvertently disturbed the big filming crew. Don't know if you can see the little boat out there. The cliff's all full of people. They're filming some film or something. I don't know. I'm going to get back now. About an hour hike back. Have some breakfast. And then, what's the plan for the rest of the day, love? See what the kids fancy doing. The kids ended up wanting to go to the beach again, so we did that. We went back, had a nice meal. They've gone out to a milkshake, smoothie, ice cream place. I don't know. I didn't fancy it. I decided to come out for a walk and see probably the best sunset I've seen in Cornwall yet. The southwest coast path again, going the other way. Absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. Plus, if I spin the camera, we got cows in the field. Look at that for a sunset. Just wow. Day 6. This is my last day here. We decided to go to the most southerly point in England. Lizard Point, I think it was called. Lizard Point, Lizard Point, that's right. It was a nice little walk down past the little lighthouse and along the cliff edge, and we got to the place. The thing that was shocked me was this old lifeboat station, and there's loads of seals just kicking around in the sea directly out the front. It was amazing to see the seals. They sort of just hanging around like little fishing boats. There you go, you can see one just poking his head out just out there. There is a seal sanctuary down here, so they do rescue and rehabilitate them, which was quite fascinating to learn. Just an absolute amazing point. I am the most southerly person right now in England. How cool is that? It's all the old ruins, the old boathouse, all the old... Oh, look, there's another seal. We found another seal. There's loads out there. It was absolutely breathtaking to see them. I haven't seen water this blue in such a long time. But after this, it was time to head over to another beach. We went to Kynan's Cove. Now this looked like some sort of Caribbean sort of island. Oh, it was amazing. We went for a nice little drive down the country roads. Had a little walk down to the Kynan's Cove itself. Now, it was extremely busy down there. We weren't planning on going onto the beach. I just wanted to see it because I'd seen Instagram pictures of it. And it does look proper Caribbean, doesn't it? It's just breathtaking. Crystal clear water. People just enjoying the weather. We got a nice high vantage point so we could have a look over. And it was just beautiful. It was... I don't know how there's not handrails or something here. People must fall down these steep cliffs here. They must do. They're doing some erosion control. It was rather nice. Then we decided to go down to another beach local to their actual site there. Not one that I've been to yet, which was quite cool. had a good look around. We saw the helicopter coming in, the old Sea King Air Sea Rescue Coast Guard helicopter. Now that was quite cool. I haven't seen one of them for absolute years. It was just nice, amazing how loud they were. Then it was time for me to head home. I stopped off on the way with a few of the van life TikTok creators. We had a good laugh and a joke, and we had a bit of fun. That is my week off holidays. Time to get back and get to work. That was Ginge_vanlife and Couples Van Life on TikTok. Subscribe